Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you all guys doing? It's finally happening. Welcome to the HoN Oh My God Tournament 2019. Season 1, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all prepared for this. I hope you are all ready for this amazing tournament. Now, this is, as you can tell from the title, a preparation tournament. This is not the actual one, but this is a preparation for all the teams that are associated with this tournament and who want to play in this tournament. Right here, we've got Team Brazil, which is led by Top Kaz against Team Ninja right here on the other side. I'm here with Erdem today, casting this tournament. Erdem, how you doing?
Good.
Oh, that's great, man. That's great to hear. Are you ready for this tournament, man?
I'm very excited. I've been waiting for this for a while.
Yeah,
This
man.
is gonna be great.
We've been all waiting, dude. We've been all waiting. First pick Malikan. Interesting. All right, that's a very, very interesting mic right here. I'm not sure of Kerry picking first. That is genuinely interesting. What do you say?
They might counterplay Melican with maybe a Chi. That would be interesting. Carry picking first is a risky idea. I have no idea. Let's see how it pays out in the game.
Succubus, Parasite, and Rampage and Swifty Blade banned. That is... Malikan pick is a mistake. Oh yeah, you can tell. Alright, yeah. It's weird, you know, these players are playing tournament. Pick the hero wrong. As a first pick, it would only
It
make
happens.
sense. Yeah, it happens a lot actually.
People might get excited about these things.
That is true. We will see. We will have to remake this game, apparently, guys, unfortunately.
Oopsies!
Oopsie, exactly.
Melican did an oopsie here.
So, have you ever seen these players play before?
No.
Nah. Well, I see here Topkaz is with Valkyrie, which is a hero that he loves and adores, and personally, I've seen him play Valkyrie before. He's really good with Valkyrie, and I don't know, I'm really excited to see Topkaz play Valkyrie, but this is gonna be a bit weird for them so far. Like, I don't know. We will see. Hellbourne side are taking some of their extra time right now. They're really, really thinking of this. We got Monkey King and Prisoner. How are they gonna line this up? That is a weird pick.
I do think Monkey King can get countered by some heroes, but maybe. Let's see
about that. Monkey King it is. So far they got Prisoner and Monkey King, both super physical heroes. I'm not sure of the approach here. It's too much physical, especially with Prisoner, Hook, and W, and Monkey King. Enormous damage on physical side. This is a little bit weird. I'm not sure, but we will see the other picks.
Alright, Hammerstorm. Physical.
I think I think this game is gonna get remake this game because of the Malikan pick by accident. I'm pretty sure they're just picking quickly, but I believe that the other team don't want to remake anymore. I really don't know. We'll see here. But Martyr is banned. Interesting. Okay. Or this might be genuinely like their actual lineup, which will be weird. I don't know. Hammerstorm, Monkey King, and Prisoner? Wow. Alright. Let's see what the other team bans. So Martyr, that is a good ban. Martyr is a very, very strong hero who got a lot of potentials early on game, and it's just... With the wings and his ulti, he's a very deadly support. What do you think?
Very deadly suicide as well. The
That
hero
is true,
just
yeah.
way too annoying as a suicide, but I don't think we'll have a jungle in this tournament.
2-on-2 is very powerful. I do not think that they would need a jungler, especially at this lineup. So, Wild Soul, interesting. An interesting ban.
Wild Soul can snowball his farm very quickly. I don't think that not banning him it would be a problem for both teams.
Salomon and Monarch. Okay, yeah, Monarch is understandable, but Solomon, honestly, Solomon is countered with one item, Spell Shards or Soul Trap, the upgrade of that. So maybe picking him sometimes, to be honest, because what they would do, their carry wouldn't be a hard carry because he got a Solomon, which is a hard carry in the jungle. So they don't really need to pick another carry, but in the end he would be countered by one item, which is bad. So, honestly, I don't see Salomon as a good ban. What do you think?
Solomon might be really annoying if the enemy team isn't prepared, but I don't think the enemy team would make that kind of a mistake. I do think it's a bit weird then, but well, I myself don't like Solomon at the enemy team, just an overall boring hero to play against and play with.
Yeah. Now, Legion side got 37 seconds, sorry, 73 seconds on their side. They can take all of their time right here to get the last pick. Otherwise, the Hellbourne team only got 5 seconds to get the last pick. Like right here, they can think for 1 minute and a half just of the last pick. This is a really good advantage on them. And Torturer is picked by the Hellbourne team, so Torturer is a really strong magical hero right here with all the physical mixes up. This is good.
Yeah, but Legion side, I think they're lacking a late game carry. Maybe Valkyrie can support like semi carry Melican
Valkyrie can for sure farm later on in the game and become a stronger carry than Melican, but do not underestimate the power of Melican. Melican is a very tough hero. We're seeing Bombardier here or Artesia. That is a really smart pick, by my opinion. What do you say?
I do think Artesia. It's a good pick. Artesia is very strong.
Yep, it is Artesia.
If Artesia places her ward really good, her ulti, the team fight can literally change to their side because that ward is gonna heal the shit out of her team.
That is true.
Like a cliff ulti on a ward spot, I've seen that done. It's very annoying when the really good hero.
Let's get it on.
We'll see how they would lit their lane up right here. I mean, honestly, the Hellbourne side picks are not... Maybe they play it off well. Maybe they know what they're doing. We will see. Let's not judge before we look at into their lineup. And here we go. Melican and Shipper running at the top lane, and okay, this is just the typical pause of the tournaments.
Oh, we're not getting stream sniped here.
So Melican, just a typical Melican item, hatchet with the iron buckler and blights. Chipper is going with the wind whistle on 1 mana and just a blight. Alright, that is... So far, none of them actually bought something interesting. Mikey didn't buy a blight, though. An iron buckler, sorry. So, is he expecting to play against Melican at mid lane? Because they're mostly range. Because there's a Valkyrie, Empath, Shipper, and Myrmidon. So we would have he would need some protection against that harassment at mid lane, and he's clearly going mid lane here. That's a weird pick by Monkey King. Now Hammerstorm is short farm, Prisoner is bottom, but who do you think? It is Prisoner Artesia bot lane and Torture Hammerstorm top lane?
I do think that Torture Prisoner would be stronger, but Torture Hammerstorm is pretty strong as well. So maybe like Torture is a bit more supportive than Artesia when it comes to like protecting the carry. But like I really don't know here. Probably like both of the heroes are interesting here. With the lineup they has. I do think they're going for a bit early action in top lane, by the way, with the Chipper, Melican, Marmadon Empath.
It would seem like Topkaz is having some difficulties in joining the game. For some reason, he keeps DCing, and again, okay, that is one weird bug. I've never seen such bug before.
Well, I did. That happened to me last season. When I pick Monkey King, the game would just close instantly, and when you try to reconnect, it would just kick you out. Maybe he's having the same difficulty. Hope he gets back, because the lineups or the heroes are shown here. Next match they would expect a Melican pick, maybe not Melican pick, but a Chipper pick or a Marmadon pick. So like it will be a bit weird, an odd situation here. Hope he comes back.
We'll see. So, what do you say about their bot lane against... I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Malikan Empath against Prisoner Artesia. Or Prisoner Torture. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's most likely gonna be a Torture Prisoner here against Melican Empath, because Melican Empath is most likely guaranteed bottom lane. But maybe they will change their mind, because the Legion side has a good tri-lane lineup. If Melican feels like he has 6 balls, maybe he would go solo bot with some crazy shit like that. And I do think if Torture goes bot, a tri-lane and long top, it would be really strong against the enemy team. But I do think it's gonna be Melican Empath.
Yeah. Honestly, if it was Artesia Prisoner at bottom, that's a very, very deadly lane that the Legion gotta be super careful from, to be completely honest, because Artesia itself is a very, very powerful hero. Right here, if they did that, I would think a power supply and a Mystic would absolutely demolish and annihilate that lane. But other than that, it's gonna be a super difficult lane where it's gonna be hard for Empath, but Empath as a hero with her Link, her Q, is gonna give her a lot of mobility against Prisoner and Artesia. And if they played it very, very right and well, they could potentially win the bot lane and annihilate and box out Prisoner and Artesia if they become over leveled. But that might lead to Artesia going top and winning for Hammerstone, his lane. So we will see what will happen here.
So Frostburn is griefing us right now with unpausing the game.
That is true. Hopefully Topkaz fixes his problem right here and gets back to the game.
Pray for our Valkyrie.
Yep, pray for Topkaz. So people are suggesting to remake the game right here to pick the same picks, so Topkaz won't have the problem again. Another test by Topkaz. Hopefully this works. I think he just worked. Yep, okay, Topkaz is back online and everything is good. But if you did not notice, he TP'd, and in the middle of the TP, he DC'd and it like stopped. His TP was stopped. He was TPing top, but then he disconnected. That might bite them. We'll see about that because now it's gonna be only Chipper and Mulligan top lane. And here we go. The game just started. Let's see their movement right here and what's gonna happen.
Feels good to see them moving.
Yep.
Alright, so I feel like they're gonna hide in the trees, but
We can see here there's 5 people going top, so they're planning on the Bloodlust. And for some reason, Monkey King showing himself at mid lane. Hammer knows he's not going in there. So it's Artesia, Hammerstorm, Torture, Prisoner bot lane, and Artesia Hammerstorm top lane, with a Monkey King mid lane. Interesting. Did they just spot him? Okay, Artesia and Hammerstorm are putting themselves in a really, really bad situation right here. If they get to there, they're dead. They cannot escape from anywhere.
they're most likely trapped right here. But maybe they'll move out with the creeps and get baited. Maybe they'll stay there forever. Who knows?
Interesting.
So the creeps are passing by. If one of the Legion side would get spotted by the creeps, I'd laugh my ass off. Let's see.
Interesting strategy here. So Tri-Lane, Mulligan, Valkyrie, Empath against a Hammerstorm and an Artesia. Oh no, there's the TPs. Okay, so that's not their plan. So Prisoner, Torture bottom. Torture just warded the bot rune. And creeps are going to the mid lane. I'm not sure if that's intentional, but Shepard is gonna be one level ahead of Monkey King right here.
Extra XP. I see what's going on here. If this is intentional, this is genius gameplay.
This is
But
really smart.
they could have done this with only one person instead of the whole team, though. That's the thing. We get a good Valkyrie Javelin top. I do think Marmodon is in danger here, but he will probably make it out. Maybe a good... There we go.
Bloodlust on Marmodon. You don't screw with Artesia, man. I wasn't looking top. I was looking at mid lane and bottom, but we missed that first blood. So Bloodlust for Artesia right here.
Yeah, what happened is Valkyrie did a cocky throw on Hammerstorm for 4 seconds. Then they both went in, but Artesia held by Hammerstorm, and then they killed the Marmodon instead of dying because they both are very early game high damage heroes.
Indeed. I think this is gonna be a Bloodlust, yeah, but this won't win them the lane overall. I doubt that this will win them the lane overall.
So there is some bot action. Prisoner missed the hook.
All going on Mulligan right here. Some harassment going on. Mulligan is being super careful here. He doesn't want to be harassed whatsoever. Empath is going to ward? Interesting, they're really focused. Oh no, never mind.
So Monkey King comboed Chipper. Is this gonna be a kill?
It's a kill for Monkey King. Interesting. And Monkey King is now actually more leveled than Chipper. Their strategy was with Chipper being more leveled, but no, it did not turn out as they expected, unfortunately.
So some short lane action with the empath. Got slowed. I do think this is gonna be a kill, but Prisoner missed
Nice
a...
stun by Torchwar, and it's a kill on Torchwar. Malikan clearly can't do anything here. He's just playing off safe.
Early
Malikan
game,
needs to farm.
the early game doesn't look very clear for the Legion side, but they have some very strong late game heroes like Malikan. So a Blood Chalice comes to not Malikan, Prisoner. This means there's gonna be more action in bot.
Indeed. I mean, Torchwar and Prisoner would just hook W, and then Torchwar would use her W, and it's tons and tons of damage that Empath no Malikan can handle. Torchwar here sees the Rip Ward that Empath placed, and he's countering it, but they did not realize the ward that he placed at mid lane. So the rune is bottom for Monkey King. Monkey King is winning mid lane overall with both GPM and runes and XP as well, which he shouldn't because they had double wave, but again it did not turn out as they intended, unfortunately.
So top lane pushes, and let's see, top lane might get a kill here because
I told you!
lane with
Monkey
a
King
gank
killed the shipper again. Wow. Shipper is not handling this well. Monkey King is on 350 GPM right now. Level 6 while Chipper is level 4. This is not looking good for Chipper. He needs some ganks in here, otherwise he will lose the lane.
a Marmadon gank here can really change everything.
Yeah, he can definitely change the whole mid lane. Top is so calm so far. I think Marmadon is trying to pull off a stun on... he missed it unfortunately. Bottom is being pushed here by Empath and Malikan. Prisoner is not taking any action so far. Interesting, very interesting. For some reason, Empath can pull, but the problem is she did not stack. She did stack the pull camp, but only twice. But this camp was stacked 3 times. The new pull camp. But she cannot really pull it off because she's playing against a Prisoner and a Torturer in the same time. If she did that, she's gonna be in big trouble. Where Torturer and Prisoner. Oh, a great wall by Empath right here.
Big wall, really big wall.
Malikan cannot take any of the damage again. It's a very, very deadly lane. Prisoner hook right here. This could be a kill on Empath as well. Marmadon coming in with a stun. Empath with the link. Torturer is very low. Marmadon, Torturer with the power supply. Empath is down. And I think there's another difficulties right here. That's a very, very tough fight. Clutch TP by Marmadon there, but unfortunately the power supply on Torturer was really big right there. Otherwise he was dead. Again, they did not realize the damage of Prisoner Torturer. It was loads of damage. They did not realize how strong it is. Malikan melted there, unfortunately, because that combo is way too strong for them to handle.
So I do think Marmadon is gonna die because the Prisoner has 10 stacks on power supply, and the Torturer just health potted himself. This is gonna be a kill on Marmadon if things go right, because he uses E as well to go on Prison.
Yeah. 6-0 to the Hellborn side right here. They're absolutely dominating. Again, we were talking about their lane up, how bad it is, but the execution of their lane up was amazing. Everything they're doing is good. They're doing better than Legion right here. And let's see what's gonna happen at bot lane right here. What's Marmadon gonna do? Is he gonna get hooked here? He did get hooked. Torturer is still healing up. Malikan is back into the lane. Malikan don't really want to pull any action right here. He knows how strong their lane up is. He's trying to play it off really safe right here. I mean, right there when he died, he absolutely realized how
So-
strong the lineup is.
Some action in mid is pulling off. I do think Chipper won't die. A risky play from Monkey King. It didn't really pay.
HoN had destroyed
A
ancient
tower goes down from the Legion side of mid lane.
Yep. Pushed on
A-
really early, 7 minutes, first tower down. That is super quick. Monkey King is planning on a gank at bot lane right here. Mulligan and Impact could be in a serious problem right here. Even Marmadan, Mulligan just died because again of their insane damage as Prisoner and Torturer. Monkey
So
King
Monkey-
changing his lane.
Monkey just took the triple, oh no, not triple, the stacks in the easy camp of the Legion side. That's
He
a
did.
big. So I do think the right play here would be a 3-lane bottom lane with Valkyrie Suicide. But is Prisoner gonna live? Is Prisoner gonna live?
Mulligan is probably
No
gonna
way.
snipe him. No way. Okay, Mulligan is down. Artesia's bottom now. This could change everything. Artesia with the soul trap on Shepard. Shepard ease himself. He will get some magic armor right here. Torchwar is trying to stun. He pulls it off. Soul trap
Very
on
big
Mulligan again. Hat trick for Torchwar. This is looking great for the Hellbon. 10-1. Monkey King. Mulligan is down 11-1. This is absolute domination for the Hellbon side. Valkyrie with the arrow almost gets Monkey King. Actually, I think that would have been a kill for Valkyrie right here if he actually hit his arrow. Monkey King on 400 GPM. He's flying with his GPM. The Legion best GPM is Valkyrie with 180. This is not looking good at all for the Legion side. It's just their picks as Torture, Artesia, Monkey King, Hammerstorm, and Prisoner is just way too overwhelming, especially early game against these guys, which are Marmadan, Shipper, Valkyrie, and another kill for Monkey King right here. Monkey King is just absolutely dominating right here. 430 GPM. This Monkey King is unstoppable.
A freaking machine!
Another kill at bottom. This is... The Legion sides are just breaking down at this point. Mulligan is going mid to farm. Do you think that they can
big
come
TP
back?
from Monkey. Big
Oh
TP.
wow, that is
Hell-
true. Big TP indeed. Wow.
So Melican gets. Oh, he's stuck? No, he isn't.
Mulligan is down as well. This Monkey King is literally unstoppable at this point.
So they are chasing Hammerstorm. I
Yep.
do not think they're
Monkey
gonna
King
be
is
able
coming?
to kill him because Monkey's a
DD
double
with
damage
Chipper.
on Chipper,
Indeed.
but it didn't really pay off.
Not really. Unfortunately. They don't even have a ward there, but they knew somehow. Even with the wards, like they're even winning with the wards, they countering every single ward from Empath right here. Empath cannot do anything about it. So right now, as you can see here, they're focusing top lane, they're warding top lane right now. They're all going to the top lane to focus all on the top lane. This is... I think they're realizing this. Artesia, Monkey King, and Hammerstorm are moving out to top lane right now. Hammerstorm got Whispering Helm, but for some reason, he's not farming the jungle.
HoN had destroyed ancient tower.
Tower goes down in the bot lane. So I was expecting to see a lot of Mystic Vestments in the Legion side this match, but none of that is going down right now, which is pretty interesting.
I think that they're confused by right when the game started, me and you were talking about how they have so much physical damage, but then when they got that Artesia and Torturer pick, I think they really confused the Legion team of what to do. Should we protect ourselves from physical or magical in this game? But surely sure item was Power Supply, which I'm not seeing being picked off only by Chipper in the Legion team, which is a thing that I'm really surprised of. The top Legion tower is going down right now.
Like Chipper would be a little bit more active. I do think he should go E full level instead of Q early. I mean, Q early is needed, but E is gonna be really great against Torture and Artesia on Chipper.
That is true.
Level 1 for now. So they are 5 and bot, which we're expecting to see a fight here.
Malikin is taking a move. Artesia hits him up. Malikin is down. Valkyrie, Iron Torturer. The Astrolabe from Monkey King was clutch. Chipper is going down. Chipper is invisible by Valkyrie ulti. Monkey King actually hits him with his Q. Revard by Artesia here. Chipper is actually surviving this. TP by Chipper. Chipper actually survives this. Wow. That was clutch right there. Ward by Torture right here. They're taking control. They're taking control of the bot lane again right here. Look how many wards they have at bot lane. They have a ward at the rune, at the mid rune, ward for the Asians, and ward in the actual bot rune for the jungle. They're taking complete control of the bot lane right here. Prisoner takes off Impact solo. Of course he's level 8, Impact is level 5, she cannot stand him. He might go for Chipper here, he misses his hook. He's going back. Chipper is still going in.
I think Malikan should take an action here. His TP is on cooldown, but no one came, surprisingly. They are getting Marmadon here. Oh, they aren't getting Marmadon. They didn't go greedy this
runs
time.
with the lowest HP ever. This Monkey King is a marathon, like, is a behemoth at this point. 500 GPM on Chipper. He's absolutely dominating the game. And oh my god, Chipper!
Is
Valkyrie
this
going in. Oh my god, no way!
Alright, there was some big plays there.
Wow! Big stun by Torturer. Big stun by Torturer right here. That was really impressive.
The Astrolabe Monkey
Monkey is
very,
clutch. Very, very clutch right there. So far there was 2 Astrolabes clutch by Monkey King. One at the bot lane for Torturer and right here for himself. That was massive. But to be honest, Chipper Rockets there were very, very smart. He hit him while he was jumping in midair, which was very, very impressive. And Valkyrie arrow was very impressive. And even Valkyrie noticed that there's Torturer there and he wanted to stun him, so he jumped in, but Torturer was ahead of him. He was ahead of him with one hit.
Oh my god, very, very big javelin from Valkyrie gets the behemoth down from his domination streak. Now, I do think Torturer is gonna die here. Very well done from Legion King. That was some big play.
Indeed, that's a little bit of a comeback for Legion side, but they still have to do so much to come back to this game. They gave up really quickly. GG, well played. GG, well played. First game, Topkaz Brazil team against Ninja team. Ninja 1-0. What do you say about this game? What was your thoughts about this game, Erdem?
It was a bit of a rape, not gonna lie. The Monkey King played very, very well against the double wave Chipper. He managed to pull off the lane against a high-leveled Chipper. I'm very surprised that Chipper was out-leveled by Monkey after that double wave too, which is very interesting. This match was overall very odd and interesting to watch. It was good.
Yeah, the way they played it off at the beginning, like we thought that okay, they're picking very strangely here, a little bit too much physical focus, but then they came up with this Artesia and Torture pick, and it was very very overwhelming for the Legion team because they got so confused over what to do here to focus at the the magical or the physical. They got so confused and like all in all they just did not know what to do right here. Very very interesting match. Very interesting first match.
Maybe if they pick a bit more carry with the survivability, the Melican pick, of course, was a mistake here, but I do think that caused a lot of problem for the Legion side, the accidental Melican pick.
Yep. They definitely didn't mean to pick that. Right when Malikan picked, he said that it was a mistake, but they just went with it because Malikan is a good pick. But at the same time, you never pick the carry as first, but it was a mistake. And just Brazil team was so confident of themselves, so they just went with it. But unfortunately, it did not pay off for them in the end.
Maybe the reason of the prisoner pick was prisoner would counter Melican Q with his W. Maybe that was why the prisoner was picked.
Indeed. It was very interesting how Ninja Team played it off. Honestly, they really nailed it. They really nailed it. Even though the focus was so like mixed up, but they really nailed their lineup and they ended up dominating that game. CC minute 15, which is really really fast and incredible. So well played by Ninja Team right here. We're waiting right now for game 2. And maybe Brazil team comes with this one. Maybe it's gonna be 1v1 and the third match is gonna decide who's the winner here. We will see after the game will begin, guys. Just give us a little bit of time. We'll be right back with you. right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game 2. So, Adam, what do you say about the first game, man?
It was a bit of rape. Monkey King was very, very good last match. He played very well against a double wave chipper. That gave them a
Indeed.
big advantage over the roaming Monkey King. And the bot lane, prisoner torture, was a big, big pain in the ass for the Legion side, because the overall damage is both physical and magical. So like getting a vestments wouldn't help about prisoner, and getting physical armor wouldn't help about torture, so they got that lane as well.
Yeah. Well, we're starting off right here with Swiftyblade, Swiftyblade, Monkey King, Valkyrie, and Solomon Ban. They noticed how good Valkyrie was last game, so they got rid of him right here. Empath Pearl Martyr. This is straight up a support marathon right here. Very interesting picks by both of the team right here. How they're just getting all the supports early on. Very
I do
interesting.
think this match is gonna be very, very full of action, because there are some roam heroes, Deadwood, Icor. Maybe a Rampage in the Legion side would be really good here. I have no idea right now.
Mm-hmm. We will see about this. So far, again, Hellborn with the same problem. They're wasting time again. They did this last game as well. I
They
don't know,
are
it's weird.
They might be taunting the enemy team with the waste time thingy, griefing from the start.
It's just 3. Cthulhuphant and Martyr.
Alright, that's very, very painful again in the long. So the short lane in the Legion should be very, very careful against that, because it's so much damage. Maybe if they'd go tri-lane bottom lane in the Legion side, that would be helpful for them, because Icor can really protect the carry from, really can save the guy from the death.
The problem here is that Icor lately is not being played as a support hero. Everybody is now playing Icor in a way where he is an damage dealer. And it's not. Icor is a crazy, crazy support hero. Like, Icor with his W and Astrolate is super, super powerful and super protective for his carry as well. Not mentioning that Icor is the only hero that can counter Lord Sulfuras. And such heroes that cannot be countered with their spells. Like Lord Sulfuras ulti. Witch's Lair here. Martyr, Cthulhuphant, and Witch's Lair. Very interesting.
So we should expect a lot of Mystic Vestments from the Legion side, because they're all going magic this time. But maybe they'll get 2 high physical damage dealers. Again, the same tactic.
Interesting. So, Adam, you were telling me about the action in the map. Can you explain more, buddy?
So a Cthulhuphant is a very active hero that can gank, like gank everywhere because his Q goes, if I'm not wrong, from the cliffs. It can't be stopped. And a 2-second stun in level 3, if I'm not wrong, is very strong with Witch Slayer following him up. And a Witch Slayer Martyr Cthulhu font should be very active. If they will be active, this match is just gonna be dominant again because they doesn't have much saving heroes. Pearl is gonna be very helpful at level 6. Maybe empath walls will help, but the Cthulhu font is going to pass from the empath walls with its Q. So that's the thing. Maybe some he carry with an escape skill like Chronos or I don't know, maybe a Gemini. A good Gemini can do a lot this match, I think.
So Cthulhu Font with a 2.25 second stun, and Witcher Slayer with 2.5 second stun. That is a 5-second stun. Well, exactly, it's 4.75 second stun. That is very, very deadly. But the thing is, Cthulhu can deal some damage, but Witcher Slayer cannot deal as much damage as Cthulhu. And I've seen a lot of people play Witcher Slayer, and the problem is, people always level up their power drain, where they don't realize how much of a lockdown Witcher Slayer is. Because Witcher Slayer, with his Q and W alone, can lock down someone for straight 6 seconds, and people don't take that in perspective. And keep in mind that Witcher Slayer his stun is longer than 2.5 because when he stuns, the hero would go with his Q, like he would jump, and that is 1 second. So Witcher Slayer real stun duration is 3 seconds. So we will see about that. This is very, very strong. Berserker right here. So Witcher Slayer, Berserker, Cthulhu Font, and Martyr against Bubbles, Tarot, Pearl, and Empath. A very interesting lineup right here.
So what I think would be better is a Pestilence here instead of Cthulhu Font because of the lack of physical damage. Maybe Brown would get a very physical damage hero. But a Pestilence is very strong these days with his Q. That is ridiculous. It's just a PK.
True. CD here corrupted by the Legion side. This is a very smart pick because Berserker is like a YOLO hero where he would just use his ulti and just go in. So corrupted pick right here is very smart, and Drunken Master by the Hellbound side. Very interesting lineups by both of the teams here. We will see how they play it off. Hopefully Topkaz or Brazil team learned from the last game and would play this one in the right way. We will see about this.
I think they're going the same strategy, but with the magic damage and physical damage amounts back. It's probably going to be Drunken Master mid against Bubbles, which I think Bubbles should win here. Because Bubbles is a very difficult hero to kill.
In the same time, Drunken Master is super, super powerful and strong right here. Let's see how this start off.
So a Cthulhu Font gets a power supply right off the start.
Which is there as well. They're going with the power supplies right here. As you can tell, they did not do what they did last game, which was going 5. Right now, they're tri-laning top with Peril and Empath and Tarot carrying with Sadie bottom, Bubbles mid. Really interesting.
That is deadly for Corrupted because he can stand against a Witch Slayer Cthulhu Font alone.
That is very weird because Pearl can counter Martyr here, so this might really screw them up right here. Berserker Martyr is a superstar. They're going on a Martyr right here. Impact with the wall.
Is that a kill?
Being all first blood. First blood for Martyr right here. His Q was clutch right there. Pearl did not notice that the tower was hitting her. She took way too much damage right here.
Yeah, I do think positioning gave them a big disadvantage there because of the tower. I don't think they might have some difficulties at top. Looking from the Hellborn side, because a 3 lane is hard to kill, if not hard to survive. I do think Martyr is gonna help with the survive part, because Martyr is literally making someone not immortal.
Lanes are being very I don't know. I think top lane right here, Martyr and Berserker can't really do
some
much.
action going on in mid lane. Durankan hard harassed Bubbles. Pulled off.
But Bubbles with the health pot, you see, it's very important to go with the health pot in mid lane, and he actually stopped his mana pot, which is really good here, because Drunken Master, I think it's a really big disadvantage in mid lane for Drunken Master right here. This might be the winning for Bubbles at mid lane.
So they're going to dive Corrupted, and that's a kill for the Hellborn side. Yes, the Cthulhu Font Witslayer is very hard to play. I do think Corrupted needs a power supply here, if not Mystic Vestments, because they both deal magical damage, if I'm not wrong.
Indeed.
Or mid will need to gank bot a lot, literally camping it, maybe. I do not think they should keep the top 3 lane here from the Legion side, because bot is having very big difficulties with keeping
Top lane is being pushed right here. Tarot is 350 GPM. Everything is going as the Legion side expected, which is Tarot being a carry this match. Sadie, it doesn't matter if Sadie does not farm, because Sadie can just use his W and that's it. He can take damage and deal so much. Some action going on in mid lane. Drunken Master jumps in, but he got silenced unfortunately.
Is this a kill from the Legion team? Unfortunately, Pearl misses W and Martyr. This is going to be some big harass here, because Martyr's at low HP. That's an annoying thing to play against. So another power supplies comes to Berserker. Literally everyone in the match is buying power supply right now.
They might want to go early with this, but it's kinda questionable, because their strongest early hero is Martyr, and he's being completely countered by Pearl. So this is a very strange move. Right here, Empath going in with the link.
Is this a kill? Wrong.
Very well played. Empath right here. Is she gonna survive? Yes, she's gonna survive. One hit for Empath, but she's down. He couldn't get her. The link from Tarot, but he's not going on him for some reason. They don't really want to risk it, so they just go back. Very interesting. Even though Drunken Master and Cthulhu and Witchslayer are showing in the map, so there won't be anybody at top lane, but I guess they were afraid of that Martyr TP. Martyr is being very aggressive here against them, but again, he can't do anything because Pearl can completely counter him. Berserker with the lowest GPM in the game, 120. Berserker is not having a good time right here. He cannot carry this. They either have to swap lanes or he can recover later on the game with a cleaver maybe.
So another kill going on the bot lane. A TP is coming from the Empath, but it was a bit late here. So I think they got the top lane now with the 2 kills they have recently. Maybe Empath will assist bot now. Who knows?
I mean, KD is a very strong hero. He just needs a little bit of a push with him so he can get some kills, and that Empath would give him that little push. Maybe he can start getting some kills right here. Darrow is still with the highest GPM. Never mind, Drunken Master is actually with the highest GPM right now. Going on the mid lane, Drunken Master jumping in, but he doesn't want to risk it against this Bubbles. Drunken Master is winning mid lane over his farm, but I'm not sure if he's winning the mid lane over harassment right here. He jumps in, he gets silenced, but Bubbles, not enough mana for a Q, and he wasted it, and the creeps gets him. Drunken Master is down. This gave Bubbles such a GPM boost. This is very good for Bubbles right here. He might overwhelm Drunken Master at this point if he gets level 7 here and he starts spamming him with his Q right here. Then Drunken Master won't be able to do anything for him at mid lane. We will see what this Bubbles would do right here. If he gets enough mana and he keeps doing it, maybe he can just annihilate mid lane and gets really overfarmed right here. If he does get a chalice right here, we will see about that.
So some action going on in top lane. Drunken Master, I think, is TP, and I do think both of them are dead.
Tarot is gonna go down from Berserker right here. He got her for sure, or Drunken Master can kill her. She's actually faster. Drunken Master really didn't want to take the kill here. They're going on Pearl as well. 2 sides for Drunken Master ulti to work. TP by CD right here. CD gets into the fight. Pearl half HP with Martyr. Martyr is out of mana. Drunken Master's going in. He gets her, he hits her, he gets the kill. Sadie is getting a lot of damage right here. 150 damage. He gets his Q off. Drunken Master is down. Martyr is alive. He goes back. Berserker doesn't want any of this action. Now this CD is gonna get some farm, a little bit of farm here. He's still 160 GPM. He's still not doing that well, but that is a very good move by CD right there. That man-up was very good move by him. Well played by CD right here. It is still 5-4 though. Hellborn side are still winning over the Legion side, but even with GPM experience, but barely though, not that much. Which is they rotated to mid, because Drunken Master just went top lane, and Cthulhu is farming a lot. Cthulhu might be a big problem for them later on if he became a super tank. Maybe Tarot would be the only hero who could stop him because of her ulti, but we will see what will happen. Level 8 Bubbles right here, he's overwhelming Drunken Master. Ninja's trying to get the kill, but Bubbles knows. The creeps are uphill, he got the vision, he sees everybody going for him. Martyr with half HP and mana right here at top lane. He really needs to regen up, and they're back to the tri-lane top. Mid Bubbles and Sadie bottom, and Witchslayer is trying to get a kill here at mid lane.
So
He changes his mind.
Pulled off, but Berserker is very strong. He stuns. I don't think none of them are going to die here.
They still want to play it safe. They still want that to farm. He can secure the game for them later on, but he's not doing so good in GPM at this point because he's 250 GPM. He was 350. So you can tell that he went down by a lot, but he can still recover right here.
So Witchslayer is in a ward there. I think he's going to gank top lane right now with, and that might get them at least 2 kills, because if he gets a 2-man stun, some action going on right now.
2-man stun right here. They get
Big
the barrel.
play
They go Hex on top, guys. Empath is going down for sure. There you go. Now the Berserkers farming. Drunken Master Cthulhu both at 290 GPM. This means that I'm pretty positive Cthulhu is gonna be a big deal for them right here. But unfortunately, Cthulhu is playing against Sadie solo right here, so Sadie would have a great advantage over Cthulhu. I think he have to regen right here. If he goes in a little bit, he might be in trouble right here. He's still got the ward, so he's sure that there's nobody that's trying to gank him right here. Witch's Lair is gonna go with the gank at mid lane another time, but it's warded at mid lane. They're seeing him coming. Hopefully he won't ward here, so they won't be countering it. Martyr, I like how Martyr actually kept his low HP at top lane, so his Q will deal enormous amount of damage, and it did. It paid off very well. His sacrifice of his HP paid off very, very well. Well played by bot. Double stun by Cthulhu and Witch's Lair here. Bubbles is down. Pearl is almost down. Pearl is down. CD is trying to get Witch's Lair right here. CD gets the kill. CD is gonna die here by Drunken Master and Cthulhu, and he gets the ulti, and CD is down. Hat trick for Cthulhu Font. This is big. Cthulhu is gonna be a big problem for them right here. 340 GPM Cthulhu Font. This is very, very good for Cthulhu Font right here. He's gonna be a massive problem for the Legion team right here. He's gonna be super tanky very early on. It's gonna be super hard for the Legion team to kill him right here if he went with the tanky side, which he is by his items. I don't know, maybe he changes his mind later on to play more in the team side, but we will see. Drunken Master is trying to pull off a kill on turret right here. He gets one side, he gets the other side, he gets the third side, he gets the stun, but turret is too tanky. The rip, he gets stunned. Sadie right here. Sadie does not use his W to get vision, and Drunken Master lives right here. They need way more damage to kill that Drunken Master. Things are looking very, very well for the Hellbourne side right here. They're handling things very well. They're playing very safe. They're making some clutch TPs, clutch team play. 10-5 for the Hellbourne so far. Their XP and gold advantage is way better here. Bubbles is going with Pearl here at top lane against Berserker. Berserker gets his ulti. Bubbles dodges his Q, and no, unfortunately they could not kill anybody. Bubbles ultis here. Berserker dodges the Q. Martyr wings right here. Martyr did not use his Q yet. Martyr with enormous damage with his Q very soon right here. There you go. Pearl is down. Bubbles is trying to get that Berserker. Berserker is healed by Martyr ulti. Turret with the ripple. Drunken Master gets out, and they get the kill off. They're playing it very well. Everything is team play. Witch's Lair with the stun right here with the ulti quickly, so Berserker can get the kill, and he does. 270 GPM on Berserker right here. This is the recovery of Berserker right here. Now he's gonna farm. Now he's gonna do everything. Some stuff going on mid lane here. Drunken Master gets his Q off. He took in all of his damage. He's not realizing that. Oh my god, what a clutch kill by Drunken Master at mid lane. Very well played by Drunken Master right here. This is just packed with action. This whole game just packed with action. What do you think of all of this, Erdem?
Action-packed game.
Action-packed game indeed, my friend.
So, I do think Berserker recovered the hell out of this match. He wasn't going very well, but the last team fight gave him a lot. Now he actually got 140 GPM, which is crazy. I think he will recover very. And the bot lane got many kills not many, but some kills as they were fighting in top. So that's another thing. Cthulhu is getting his barb here, which is very, very problematic. He's getting very tanky.
Some action going on top lane right here. Is that a dead Drunken Master? Drunken Master is down. Witch's Lair with the triple stun. If Cthulhu was there, that was a hat trick for Cthulhu there, but unfortunately he wants to farm. Again, as I said, Cthulhu is trying to overwhelm this game with his tanking. Impact is stunning Witch's Lair. Witch's Lair killing Impact right here. Berserker going in.
And clutch ulti.
Sadie is out. Bubbles gets the kill. Bubbles gets the kill on Berserker. Hat trick for Bubbles right here. This might be the turn for the Legion, even though they're still far behind with the XP and kills and gold. But still, this might be a very strong recovery for them right here. Cthulhu is going in impact right here. Cthulhu is unstoppable at this point. He is gonna be really annoying for the Legion team right here. Pearl is coming in.
Comes in for the save.
Double stun. He gets the kill on impact. Onslaught on Cthulhu. Cthulhu is going in. He doesn't care. He's really tanky. Sadie coming in. He's being very careful right here. Getting
Stun
stunned.
comes off.
Yep.
He runs away.
EB, they cannot stop him. He's gone. Gets the kill on impact. Almost kill on Pearl. And he survives right here. Again, Cthulhu is gonna be a big trouble for the Legion team right here. Drunken Master going in on mid lane.
He just got baited right here. I don't think Carrot or
Dodges his Q and everything. Well played by Drunken Master right here. He dodged the Tarot W and Bubbles Q. That was very well played by Drunken Master right here with one spell. Very well played. Some action going on at mid lane. Everybody's going mid lane. They catch that Bubbles. Witchslayer is gonna stun him and Bubbles ulti and oh my god. Witchslayer gets the stun but they won't go in because they already used their spells unfortunately right here.
well played by Bubbles.
Cthulhu is going on Sadie right here. Sadie is getting destroyed right here. Another stun and this Sadie is down. Cthulhu doesn't care. Sadie is getting 300 damage. Cthulhu still doesn't care. He goes in with the stun. He needs just one hit off. He needs him to do anything for him to die. Drunken Master comes in here and he gets the kill. Power to the W. Drunken Master gets the stun here. He gets his ulti. Cthulhu's gonna get the stun. Gets the kill. Domination, double kill on Cthulhu. Cthulhu is a behemoth at this point. They cannot stop him. They cannot do anything to him. This Cthulhu is absolutely dominating. And we missed just a kill from Berserker to, was it Empath or Terror to Pearl? Yeah, he killed Pearl right there. Well played by Berserker. Berserker is starting to farm right now. Going in mid lane and Empath is down. Well played by Team Ninja. They're playing it off really well. They're being very good. Again, the execution is just really good. Well played by the Hellbound team. They're doing great here. Sadie just changed his lane to the top lane against Berserker. Berserker is really going for a tanky build right here. I mean, he's on 1650 HP. This is very strong Berserker right here. If he buys a Whispering Helm, it's gonna be great for him.
So
I mean, he even have an Iron Shield on the ground for some reason.
I think Cthulhu is going for Frostwall's Call or Frostburn or maybe a Downbringer. So
I doubt that he would go down with it. I'm pretty sure he is gonna go with a Frostwall.
Yes, he got the Frostburn. So Martyr, I think, won't die here because of Cthulhu coming.
Cthulhu gets the kill, champion of Newer. Cthulhu doesn't care. He's like, bring it. He's very tanky right here. Astrolate to Cthulhu. Cthulhu's almost gonna go down right here. And he gets him. The ulti of Pearl is very big. Drunken Master going in right here. He's going back. He's very fast. They cannot catch him. Witchslayer clutch stun right here. Very nice stun. They have Vision right here. And Drunken Master survives with Witchslayer. Cthulhu almost survived that fight. That was a really good fight for the Hellbound, for the Legion side right here. Very well played by them. Whoa! Did you see that Pearl ulti?
Amazing.
Amazing ulti, man. Well played by Pearl right there. Well played. But as you can tell, Cthulhu is just really tanky at this point. He's getting really annoying to the Legion side. I'm not sure if they will be able to counter him later on this game. We will see how this goes.
I think Tarot will have to go for a Rift Shards for the percentage to counter
Drunken
or
Master
even
with
kill
the smoke
Cthulhu.
right here at mid lane. He's planning on a gank right here. I think
So they
Berserker
goes
would come.
in,
There you go. Drunken Master is going in. Drunken Master is jumping. Pearl jumps out. Almost gets his Q off. Gets his Q off on Empath. Hits her with the ulti. Gets the kill. They get the kill and they just go back.
This Pearl is doing amazing plays right now.
Indeed, she is.
So Bubbles gets calls from mid lane alone. This is very lethal for him.
Bubbles is down by Cthulhu. Cthulhu again is gonna be super hard to handle this Cthulhu farm. The more they delay this game, the more Cthulhu is gonna farm, the more deadly he will be.
So Taro only needs the recipe for his guild. And
Pearl dodges the stun with the dump. Cthulhu is going in like a behemoth. He does not care. Marco wins the Cthulhu. He lives. Bubbles and Pearl are down. A base dive right here on Pearl. I'm sorry, Clouds is down. Impact is gonna go down as well. It's a base dive. And Berserker lives from Martyr wings. Martyr is gonna survive this as well. They're not helping him, but with the wings, he clutches. He's taunting in front of the creeps. Oh my god, lives with 1 HP. This is just some next level stuff right here. Holy shit, that was a base dive at minute 20. A base dive. Is Berserker? Oh my god, Berserker actually died from the Legion. Wow, man, what a game. What a game, Erdem.
This is very unexpectedly turned. I thought the Hellborn was about to lose this match in the early game side because Tarot was getting well farmed. The Legion was not that bad after Cthulhu farmed, and they couldn't disturb Cthulhu from his farm. He never got his head out of the farm actually. He always got it.
Going on Drunken Master right here. Great ball by Empath. Drunken Master, he's too tanky. He got way too much HP. Sadie's taking all of his damage. Sadie with 330 damage, but he gets the kill with his ulti in the end. Onslaught, Drunken Master down for Sadie. This might be a really good kill for Sadie right here. Bubbles gets Martyr with his ulti. Berserker's coming in. Martyr goes down. Berserker knows that therefore he goes back. Berserker goes in with his Q. That was very great. He uses his Q. Wall for Impact right here. Berserker is very tanky as well. Cthulhu is here. The behemoth is in this fight. Cthulhu is tanking like a crazy man. Dealing a lot of enormous damage. Cthulhu is afraid right here. He knows that they can deal too much damage. He knows that they get many support. Cthulhu is down by Tarot right here. Berserker is running away right here. Tarot is gonna get the kill. Tarot crits, but she did not get the kill. Her Q, Berserker is too fast. The creeps get Berserker. They're following Berserker. Uses Instantaneous again. Is Berserker gonna go down right here? Bubbles the Q right here. Hits Berserker. Pearl Q, Pearl W. Berserker's almost down. Berserker's gonna die. He still uses his Instantaneous and he's still living. Oh my god, this Berserker is a behemoth right here. Is he gonna do it again? No, unfortunately, that was one hell of a fucking chase. Holy shit, Drunken Master coming in. 1v5 again. This Drunken Master is crazy. Drunken Master is running away now. Again, why would he go 1v5? Martyr's coming in. He's gonna survive. Yep, this Drunken Master is for sure gonna survive. Wow, man, what a game. Is Sadie gonna get Berserker here? Is Sadie gonna get Berserker here? He almost gets him! Oh my god! Witch Slayer and Martyr going in with the PK. Witch Slayer gets the Sadie. Martyr Q. Witch Slayer doesn't have enough mana for his ulti. Now gets enough mana. Almost with his ulti. Is he gonna hit it? No. Pearl heals him and pushes Martyr off. Holy shit, what a game. What a game, Erdem.
Oh man, this Pearl is on fire. What the hell? This guy. I'm impressed. He's just amazing, always doing clutch saves, saving fights.
His ulti, I mean his ulti in this spot right here was crazy by itself. So yeah, man, this Pearl is doing some job right here. Witch Slayer I think he got a ward. Is he trying to ward? No, they're trying to gank Tarot. Witch Slayer and Drunken Master right here. They do have a ward. They see Pearl right here. Pearl is gonna go down. Oh my god, clutch jump by Pearl. Witch Slayer gets Pearl. Tarot is coming as well. They see her from the vision. Drunken Master jumping in. Sadie is coming in. He's taking the damage. He only took 3 charges. Nothing from that Drunken Master. They get the illusion done. CD and Turret are going back to base. They know they don't want to mess with these guys. Drunken Master going on Empath right here. Drunken Master. No, he decided not to go there. But they still have a ward. And Empath is going to counter that ward right here. Is Witch's Slayer going to react? He does react. Sadie is here. It's only Sadie and Empath. Witch's Slayer is going down really quickly. Martyr Wings coming in. Witch's Slayer. Martyr ulti right here. Witch's Slayer survives. Sadie gets Witch's Slayer. Witch's Slayer dies. Sadie dies as well. Pearl is coming in. She misses her W. Nice ulti by Pearl right here. Third W on both of them right here. Martyr Wings on Drunken Master right here. Drunken Master gets a stun, but not enough. He goes down as well. The Legion team are doing great right here. Tarot is doing amazing right here. She's doing great. This Pearl is just turning this game upside down. She's doing amazing. But not to forget that this Cthulhu haven't joined the fight yet. This Cthulhu might be the core of this game. He's not joining a lot. He knows he got a tank. I think this is a Frostwolf in the courier for Cthulhu font. If he gets that with the armor, with the... what is it called? The Ultra Zephyrplate, the new one. Armor of the Mad Mage. This is gonna be insane for Cthulhu. He will be unstoppable. Right here, you got a Cthulhu with 2,600 GPM. Q on turret right here, but he misses it unfortunately because of Empath Wall. This game is going great. They're going back to the fight, but not actually. They did not get Kung, Erdem. Are you not noticing that? Kung is being completely forgotten this game.
Berserker is farming a lot. I don't know what item he's going for right now. Maybe their late game carry right here is obviously Cthulhu and Berserker, but Berserker seems very odd with his items. Let's see. This match is very, very like contentious. I have no idea who's gonna win this.
Drunken Master still chasing on Pearl on bot lane. That was a really funny chase right there. Wow. Drunken Master gets done. Wall, amazing wall by Impact. The crit on Tarot. Drunken Master survives with barely any HP. He still got his Incenterius with 1 bottle tip. And he will survive here. Cthulhu is here. Cthulhu is going in. He doesn't care. He jumps in with the stun on Frostwolf. He ultis Barvet with his W. Everything. He's going in. Sadie is getting damage. 200 damage. 250 damage right here. This Empath goes down. Sadie going in on Cthulhu. He does not realize how tanky this guy is. This Drunken Master going in. He does not care. He's like, I know I have low HP, but I don't fucking care. But in the end, he goes back because Cthulhu, for some reason, took a turn right here. But again, Tarot, ulti, crit is very, very deadly. And they realized that, so they just went back and they tried not to mess with that Tarot. This is a very action-packed game. It's like, it goes left and right, left and right. Sometimes the Legion wins the fight, sometimes the Hellborn wins the fight. What do you expect the outcome of this game, Erdem?
Cthulhu makes me worried. I do think Hellborn is gonna win just because of the Cthulhu is so damn tanky. They can't even bring him down with 5 men right now. If Hellborn like fights as 5 men, they are unstoppable, I think. Because like if Cthulhu goes in and let's say Turret is a bit unlucky, if Turret doesn't crit and they get Turret before he can take Cthulhu down, this game is pretty much over.
They going in. They just got down Empath and CD. This means the tower for them. Will they go for the Rex here? I doubt it, to be honest. Tarot and Bubbles and Pearl are still alive. These 3 can do so much, but it seems like they want to get it. They want to get that rack. Pearl going in. Oh my god, Drunken Master dodges it and jumps with Pearl. Bubbles 3-man ulti. That Pearl is low HP. With that bubbles, he's gonna die. Turret is going down very quickly right here. Turret melts down. Pearl is gonna go down as well. Pearl, nice! Nice roll by Pearl right here. Pearl is gonna go down. Cthulhu is jumping in. They're diving the well. Are they diving the well? Buyback by Pearl. She jumped in. She couldn't kill. Are they diving the well? No, they're not. Impact dives anyways. Another base dive at minute 29. Stunned by Cthulhu. Pearl is going down. Pearl goes down. He forced Cthulhu foot, but for no need whatsoever because Martyr gave the wings to that Cthulhu. Cthulhu is living here with Martyr and Berserker. Is Martyr gonna die? No, he uses Z here. What another base dive. Berserker did not realize Sadie is alive here and he died from his Q. Oh my god, this is a crazy, crazy game. 2 base dives at minute 20 and at minute 30. This is amazing. This is crazy gameplay right here. This is some top-notch players right here. Some professional gamers right here, man. These guys are really, really good. Like, they're actually good. They're giving a show. They're giving a good game. They know what they're doing. This team, Team Ninja, is kicking ass for real. This team is unstoppable.
So Taro gets a Rift Shards. Now he will deal percentage damage for Cthulhu. That will actually be very helpful against Cthulhu because his maximum HP is at close to 3,000 right now.
It's 2,800. He's very tanky. He bought an item, but I did not realize what it is. He bought a soul, so he's going with that demonic. He's gonna be super tanky right now. Not really, I thought some action going on in mid. Martyr sees impact here. Martyr's going in for some reason. Witch is there with the Great Sun. Witch is there with an ulti. No, he hits her. Impact is gonna live right here from Pearl. Another big play by Pearl. Good job by Pearl. Martyr gets Pearl right here. She misses the wall. They're all 4 going in right here. Witch is there, got his peek in now. Is he gonna jump in? He does jump in. They get this impact. Impact is going down. She just died, and they just got Drunken Master Turret, and Bubbles got Drunken Master at mid lane. Wow. Witch is there going in right here.
Taro will not get caught until Berserker shows up with the Pearl escaping here from the queue of Berserker.
Berserker going in! Holy shit, look at that damage! 500 crit! This AD is going down with 2 hits! This Berserker is showing them who he really is! Look at this damage Berserker is getting out! Wow! Holy shit, Berserker ulti is paying off! They're finally getting Kongo right here. Legion side got no vision over it. They cannot stop them. This is unstoppable Kongo right here. They will get Kongo no matter what, whether they like it or not.
Is a Kongo still gonna happen here?
Maybe Bubbles is his excuse, so they know they're there. Berserker is going in. He wants more kills. He wants more damage. He wants more action. He doesn't care. Cthulhu gets the Kongo right here. Bubbles gets back right here. Weird initiation by Bubbles. Right here, Berserker gets damage, and Witch is there jumping in with his PK. Stuns that Tarot. Tarot is gonna go down. She did go down. Bubbles is down as well. Pearl is going down as well. They're all down. 3 of them are down. CD and Impact are the only ones surviving right here. Hat-trick for Berserker. Concede vote right here, and they did concede 2-0 for Team Ninja. This is amazing. Well played by Team Ninja. This is amazing. Amazing team right here. Amazing performance. Well done, Team Ninja. Good job. 2-0. Ends up at 49 for Hellborn, 21 for Legion. GPM and XP wise is just amazing. They did great. What a game. What a game, Erdem.
Holy crap. All the players played well. Not gonna lie, they all were good, but...
For sure, man, for sure. That was very, very well played by the players right here. Man,
Was a match on fire. This was exciting.
it was very, very exciting. The Hellbound side were just dominating. They dominated twice. Well played by them. They did great right here. Good job. Just amazing team right here. So, can we get a recap of what happened? Can we get a recap of what happened? What do you say, Erdem?
Three lane top was a good idea for the early game. They went there, but a little bit of positioning problems caused them to lose the bloodlust, which may help top a little bit against the tri lane. Then they got Tarot farm there, but sadly, while Tarot was farming, the beast, the behemoth, the gigantic Cthulhu font was farming at bottom lane too against the corrupted disciple. He was killing corrupted. If I'm not wrong, twice. Uh, if after like Witchslayer got the kills on corrupted, he went top to assist his team. Then some fights happened in wrong times, wrong places. Some won by Legion, some won by Hellborn. But overall, what I think is Cthulhu Font got Berserker enough time to farm because he was tanky as hell. While the team was fighting, Berserker got some kills. He recovered. Then at the end of the game, as you saw, he was dealing 500 damage per hit, which is amazing.
He
That
killed Pearl with 3 hits there. Literally 3 hits. Absolutely annihilated them at the later on the game because again he recovered, he knew what he was doing, he tanked up at the beginning, then he went with the actual carry in the end with his ulti. He knew how much damage he can deal, he knew that he did not have to do like so much of farm items and so much of damage items. He played it smart, he got so tanky, they couldn't stop him. Because of his ulti and his damage, he was unstoppable.
that is true. At the end of the game, if the game wouldn't end there, even like they all would get back and defend the tower, the Berserker got the Bloodborne Maul, which would make him unstoppable. Because Martyr and Bloodborne Maul is just too amazing. Martyr W's Berserker, he gets 1 HP, and Bloodborne Maul gives him enough damage to one shot literally everyone. So I think that much would have been over anyways in like in if it would continue.
I see. I mean, I don't know. I think if they switched their lane Legion side, if they did the same thing they did, but let CD top lane rather than bot, I think they would have did 10 times better than what they're doing right now.
Yeah, after Taro took what 1 kill, 2 kills, she should have go bot with maybe 2 men, corrupted and empath maybe get the kill from Cthulhu and snowball the game. I think that would have been very helpful.
Indeed, it would have been. The thing is, what I how I see it is that Berserker, okay, he got Martyr, that is right. Against CD, he won't be able to do a lot, but I think if they got Corrupted and Peril at top lane, they will absolutely destroy Berserker and Martyr, simply because CD would take Berserker damage and then Martyr would wing him, but Peril would be like, no, you can't do that. He would Q him and remove the wings.
That is true. A little bit of mistakes in the Legion side with the lane swapping. They were a bit stubborn about their lane.
Was played like like last time the game before this one, it started off weird as well. Like they always start off weird, and the thing is they keep doing this let's go all 5 top. I think maybe the second game, if they'd realized, that's the thing I've noticed, by the way. The second game, they did not do the same move because it was smart. Because if they did the same move, as like the Hellbound side, what they could have done, get the wave, to the lane near the tower, and they could have literally dominated the bot lane immediately. So they like skipped that move to do another one. Like they do good, but the problem is I feel like it just their lane up at the beginning needs to be a little bit fixed there. If they did just a little bit of changes right there, I think they would have actually won that game.
Well, I do think that's right. But overall, was a great game.
It was an
They both
amazing game,
teams,
fantastic game.
but both teams did amazing plays. Pearl shined a lot, Corrupted shined a lot, Bubble shined a lot. Everyone
Yeah,
shined a lot.
indeed. Pearl did some big plays this game. Her ulti was amazing. Her W was always on clutch. Her Q was always on clutch. Everything she did was on clutch. Her heals was on clutch. She did amazing that game. The astrolates in this game were super clutch this game as well. Cthulhu knew what he was doing. I love how Cthulhu did not get into every single fight. He knew that he was the core of this game. He knew that he had to farm. He knew that he had to get tank for his team. So Cthulhu did not get in every single fight. And even there was a message in the game where he said, "I told them I want TP because he knows." Even if they die, I'm a Cthulhu. I'm gonna be a behemoth later on. I'm gonna go in. They're all gonna go back because they cannot face me, and you will kill them all. And that's what he did. Well played by Cthulhu. Very well played. He did amazing there. Well played by Cthulhu. Very good player right there. He knew what he had to do. He did it great. The execution was great for him. Tanked as well. He just goes in, ulti, Frostwolf, Barbed, shuts down all of the Legion team. Two base dives because of Cthulhu and Berserker being super tanky. Great game. I loved it, man. Really, really nice game. Any last comments on the game, Erdem?
I love Pearl.
We all do, man. Alright, guys, the Game of 3 is coming up with a new team. We'll be seeing you very soon, guys.
sky so far, but I can't lose it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Unfortunately, the next team is not here and they're not prepared and they're not ready. So we are gonna skip this match, unfortunately. The Brazil versus Ninja team was amazing. Any last words there, Dim?
I love Pearl.
We all love Pearl, man. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed this tournament preparation. Hopefully you get more. This one was Brazil team versus Ninja team. This was a great match by both teams. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and we will see you in the next one. See ya.